What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys can read that. I'm not sure if this reverses the image, but it says Mr. Beer Beer Kit. Brewing made easy. So basically, great tasting beer each and every time. Everything's included. North American Beer Collection. Follow the easy steps. And I've done this before. It's been a number of years, but briefly, let me explain. I bought this at Goodwill about a year ago, and it was only like 12 or 14 bucks. But if you were to go online and buy this, it's like 60 bucks, 70 bucks maybe. So I got a deal, and what you got to do is it comes with a 2-gallon jug that's been darkened on purpose for the brew process. You install the spigot, which I already did, very basic. You just open this lid, connect the spigot to the hole there and screw it in. So I don't have to show you that because it's just a really simple process. I can explain it better than I can show you. Spigot is off or on. Yeah, so it's on, off. That's it. Lid, 2-gallon container. So the process is like this. There's a water line, a watermark in the back, level 1, and then watermark level 2. Okay, so when you do this, it comes with instructions, so it's foolproof. And you just read. Instrucciones. So, it tells you what's included in the kit, which is one 2-gallon jug that you just saw, the fermenter, a whole bunch of 740 milliliter bottles, which are inside that. I'll show you what they look like. You get a whole bunch of these. These are 740 milliliters, and here's the caps. There's a whole bunch of them. There's 10. So 10 bottles at 740 milliliters each. You get the spigot, I showed you that. You get a can of the brewing extract, which they provide you with almost 2 pounds of beer. It's 1.87 pounds, 850 grams of beer. This one, they have different flavors. This one is the classic American Light, whatever that is. And if you want different flavors, you go to their website and order it, and they ship it to your house. So basically what's in here is a hopped malt extract. And it tells you the brewing instructions again. And you can call or get on the website if you have questions. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So it's foolproof. Alright, so what's next? That's step 2. You clean it. It comes with this stuff right here, which is the cleaning solution. It's called a no rinse cleaner. I already opened it, so now I'm folding it because it's halfway used. So basically you fold it after you use it and then save the rest. So what happens is you take half of that cleaner stuff and you put it inside the fermenter. Once you put it inside the fermenter, this is the fermenter, you then fill up to the water mark, that water line, level 1. You fill it up with some warm water, not cold, not hot, just warm water. And then you make sure that the spigot is on and this lid is tightly on. And you swirl it around inside there for 2 minutes. Make sure you get the top, bottom. And then so all interior parts are contacted with the cleaning solution. Then you let it sit for another 2 minutes. And then after that, you rinse it one more time, shake it around a little bit, because this stuff like fizzes up. Then after that, what you do is you pour all this liquid that was in there, you pour it out. And you pour it into some kind of a container, like in this case I use this container. And then what's in there is the stirrer and the spoon and my can opener. And the reason it's like that is because whatever comes in contact with the beer or the brew or whatever, you have to make sure that it is sanitized. Okay, so then the next phase after that is you're ready to brew. So you need something to, like a pot to brew. So if you have one of these big menudo pots or just, whatever, this one was already rinsed out and cleaned really well. So you use that, right? And what you do from that point forward is step 3 is the brewing. Sorry, I already prepped everything before I started recording. Okay, so the brewing process combines malt, hops, and water to produce wort. That's what that stuff is called. Pronounced or wort, whatever. Okay, the wort is then combined with yeast and a little patience. The wort is transformed into beer. Mixing your first batch should take about 30 minutes, but it isn't beer yet until the yeast does its part. If you keep your fermenting beer between 68 degrees and 76 degrees Fahrenheit, the yeast will stay happy and should finish between 14 to 21 days. Okay, cool, that's not a problem. So 2 to 3 weeks. Basically, you don't want it to get any colder than 68 degrees on the cool side and no warmer than 76 degrees on the hot side, which is no problem because right now it's winter time and it hasn't been that cold. The lowest it's been is like 60, but even then, if you have it inside, it's going to be like 65. Because I don't have it in my house like 60, below 60 degrees. No, it'd be freezing in here if it was below 60. Outside might be below 60, but in my house, the coldest it gets is about 60. So I'm fine. It's because right now it's probably like 66, 67 degrees in here. I got a little light throw on, but I'm wearing flip-flops and shorts and stuff like that. It's like 66, 67 degrees. It's not that cold. So I think I'll be fine within the guidelines of this. Remove the yeast packet from under the lid of the can of brewing extract. Okay, so under the lid of the can of brewing extract, there's the yeast packet. So it comes with that. Okay, it says remove that. So we have to remove that. Then place the unopened can in hot tap water. Alright, so that's next. so I got that going. Using the clean measuring cup, pour 4 cups of water into your 3-quart or a large pot. If booster pack is included, add slowly while stirring into cool water until dissolved. So I don't have a booster pack, so that must be a different kind of beer. Bring water to a boil and then remove from heat. Open the can of brewing extract and pour it into the boiled water. Okay, so then that will be the can that's over there. Stir until thoroughly mixed with my sanitized stirrer. The mixture is called wort. Fill fermenter, which is this thing, with cold 40 to 55 degrees water. So that would be just probably cold tap water to the water line on the back, mark 1. Okay, so the level 1 water line. For best results, use bottled spring water or charcoal filtered tap water between 40 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Pour the wort into the keg and then bring the volume of the keg to the line 2 watermark by adding more cold water. Mix vigorously with a spoon or whisk. Sprinkle the entire yeast packet, which is this, into the keg, then screw on the lid and then do not stir. After a few days, the foam and activity will subside and your batch will appear to be dormant. However, the yeast is still at work. Slowly finishing the fermentation process. Allow the fermentation approximately 2 to 3 weeks to ensure the process is complete. And the beer is well clarified and ready for bottling. Caution. Do not open the brew keg lid at any time during the fermentation process. This can cause beer spoilage. Another caution. Too much sugar and or bottling your beer too early may result in gushing or bursting bottles due to overcarbonation. Too little sugar will result in a flat beer. Here's the sugar they provided for you. These are, they call them carbonation drops. They're like little sugar cubes. And it's just 2 of these drops per bottle. The ingredients is sugar, glucose, and wheat. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so there it is. After that, I can turn that off now. So you wait your 2 to 3 weeks, and then you can, after 2 to 3 weeks, you'll know that the beer is ready to bottle and carbonate by tasting a small sample. Basically, you pour a little bit from the spigot into a little, and you taste it. The beer should taste like flat beer. If the beer is sweet, make sure that it is in the correct temperature and let it ferment a few days longer, but no longer than a total of 4 weeks. Once fermentation is complete, you will transfer the beer into bottles, and depending on bottle size, add the appropriate amount of priming sugar. So you add the sugar, those sugar drops, to the bottles of beer after it's been sitting in the closet for 2 to 3 weeks. Carbonation is created when yeast metabolizes the priming sugar to create carbon dioxide under pressure. The CO2 bubbles have nowhere to go but to remain in the solution. In order to carbonate the beer, it must be transferred into bottles. When your beer is ready to bottle, fill a 1-gallon container with warm water And then add the remaining half pack of the no rinse cleaner and stir until dissolved. Once dissolved, it is ready to use. Distribute the cleaning solutions equally among the bottles. So those little bottles, these have to be sterilized before you can add the beer to it. So that cleaning solution is going to be applied to this. Rinse it out, then fill it. Put 2 sugar things in it, primers, cap it, and then repeat that process. Yeah, add 2 carbonation drops for each 740 milliliter bottle. If you have 1 liter bottles, add 2.5 drops, but these are 740 milliliter bottles. Okay, so basically after that you're done, and you have the beers in the bottles now. You've sterilized the bottles, you filled it, you put 2 drops of sugar in each bottle, fill it with the beer, cap it off, and you're done. So now you store the bottles upright, out of the direct sunlight, in a location with consistent temperature between 68 and 76, closet. If the bottles are exposed to a colder temperature, they will take much longer to carbonate. So anything colder than 68 degrees Fahrenheit takes longer. If warmer than 76, it affects the flavor and it can make it taste bitter. Allow to sit for a minimum of 14 to 21 days to allow full carbonation. Okay, so 2 to 3 weeks of this stuff chilling, and then another 2 to 3 weeks of it sitting in those bottles. So the whole process is like really about, if you do it on the minimum, 14 days and 14 days, it's a 30-day process. Okay, one way to know if your beer is carbonated is to squeeze the bottles. If they are hard as a rock, then your beer is fully carbonated. It's pressure. Some bottles may finish more quickly than others, but given more time, all will fully carbonate. The ideal conditioning time is 3 weeks. So you're talking about a 5-week process. 2 weeks for brewing, 3 weeks for carbonation, 5 weeks. So I will give you guys an update. And then after that, it's care and cleaning of the stuff so you can reuse it. So basically, once you have this kit, you can use it over and over again. You just gotta contact Mr. Beer and order more of this, of the wort, the can of the beer. And like I said, it says it has different flavors. This is just what came in the kit that I got. So, that kit came with that American Light, whatever that is, something that I wouldn't normally get. I'm not a light beer person. I really don't even drink beer anymore at all, but since I've had this thing, I figured I might as well use it. It's either use it or throw it away or sell it or give it away. So I'm gonna make some beer. I'm not a big beer drinker. I don't drink. I basically don't drink anymore. In the Marine Corps I used to drink, but it's just not good for you, and I want to hydrate. But here we go. This will probably last me a long time because I hardly drink. And I got like 10 of these 740 milliliter bottles. 10 of these. That's 2 gallons. Gallons of beer, to me, that's a lot of beer. Probably lasts me about 3 months. You guys want to come over? Come over. We'll have some home brew. All right, so I'm gonna finish this up, and you guys check in with me. And the cool thing about YouTube is that you guys are seeing me get started with this whole thing today. And then, time lapse wise, in 2 weeks, I'm going to do another video of me basically transferring the beer that is in the fermenter thing into the bottles and putting the sugar drops in there and then capping those off. Of course, I got to sterilize them. And then putting those aside for another 2 to 3 weeks. It says it recommends 21 days. Then after those 21 days, then it's beer. It's carbonated, fermented beer. So this is my stab at home brewery. I did it before, like, I don't know, a long time ago, like 15, 20 years ago. But it's been a while, so. Anyways, something to do. I'm bored. As you see, there's nothing going on. I'm just here at home. And I was practicing some archery too. So, I'm trying to have some fun. If you look down the hallway, you see the target down there. Archery practice. Survival of the fittest. Anyways, I'm going to finish doing this homebrew thing. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully it helped. If I missed something, let me know. I have all the instructions. I can answer any questions about it. And I'm having fun. This is what you do when you're a single man and you're at home alone. You make beer. You do push-ups, you shoot archery in your own apartment, and you make beer. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys posted on the progress. And again, comment, like, subscribe, share. And if you are interested in this thing, it is MrBeer.com. So it says America's #1 selling complete home brewing system. MrBeer.com. You're going to pay a lot more than I paid, though, probably, because I only paid $14 or something like that at Goodwill. But I think online these are like $60, $70 for the kit. I don't know. Check for me. You let me know, because I got a bargain. Thanks for watching. Comment. Let me know what you want me to do, or what you want me to, if it regards this beer stuff. Any questions? Let me know. If you got any questions about archery, about this bow, this is a really nice bow. You got any questions? Let me know. All right. 50-pound pull is no joke. Whew. That's my workout right there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Comment and ask me any questions. Peace.